Hello and welcome back for part 24 of This is Total War with Throgg. And finally, Hell Pit is ours. Well, those were a couple messy sieges, but we did get through it. Throgg will be ready to start fighting again. Probably next turn even, looking at this replenishment. And we also get a pretty good settlement to develop. Took it at tier 3, could have taken it at tier 4, but that 50-60k gold was obviously too much to go without. And yeah, need defenses. Don't want Throgg to have to sit and babysit this, and it's obviously surrounded by enemy territory. We also need the Ruinous Altar, because we're dealing with 70% Skaven corruption, and that needs to go as soon as possible. Yeah, we've only got 5% Chaos Corruption right now. And for the third build slot, might actually go for a military recruitment building, partly because I want to replace that unit slot that Throgg lost with the chariots that got wiped out in the first siege battle. I want another fast unit, I think. Yeah, I can imagine building the stable line. Economy-wise, I could also go for growth here. Buildings are only getting plus 30 growth. Alright, I'll think a bit about that, come back to it. Throgg has these last 2 rank up points. I was going back and forth on this earlier. I think I've come to the conclusion that this Eye of the Gods must apply to all units in the army. It doesn't make sense to only be weapon plus 7% just on Throgg, because I can get plus 20% just on Throgg with the points down here. So I think even though the label doesn't say it, it does mean weapon strength plus 7% for the whole army when attacking. So I'm not concerned about building at melee attack too much, because I can always include more heroes with the Infernal Dominance traits. It's kind of my feeling with melee attack in general. For Norscan, it's just not a high priority. So I could go for this, and I could go for Monstrous Fiends, which also improves my Norscan Ice Troll and Fimir combat stats, and I've decided to go for those 2 points. I wouldn't improve Throgg's personal skills anymore, I think that's fine. So we're missing out on Primordial Masters. I can't imagine making a stack of Frostworms, but who knows. It's not like they need this point to be effective. And I'm also missing out on Missile Resistance and Casualty Replenishment Rate, but I don't think these are the sort of most important stats on the Trolls and Fimir, so yeah, I think overall this is a pretty good setup for Throgg. This is a bit of an interesting ability in that, like, right now I've got a maxed out experience army more or less, so that's really not doing much for me. Yeah, it did help getting up to gold 2 experience though, which was good. Okay, and what to do with my work in? So what is my plan with Throgg's army? There's all of Sylvania, or the Sylvanian territory in former Kislev, maybe I should say. They have an army building here that's currently 10 or 11 units. There's also the dwarves, which they're not really building armies up here now, but I don't want to leave these settlements around. I'd rather just blow them up. Too bad I can't occupy them, but again, Norsca things. And then of course there's the remnants of Clan Moulder hiding out here that I don't want to let just regrow their strength. They've already got a minor settlement here, but eventually they'd come take shot tracking off me if I don't stop them. So probably I just head like counterclockwise right like this and just take these settlements out on the way, I'm thinking. So what does that mean? Probably good as time as any to grab that missile resistance on my work in. Rank 30 on the sorcerer. He's maxed this out, which is actually useful. Don't need a warhorse. Yeah, I'll just stick more points into those last couple of magic spells. Okay, let's move my other heroes.
I guide
Yeah, just trying to keep an eye on Cracker Track, make sure there's no Lord recruiting. The trouble with there being two settlements held by the dwarves in this region is they could have a Lord and not have military presence show, and then they could, in principle, get a bunch of units at once without warning, so that was my thinking for trying to keep an eye on them there. Yeah, let's come in here and look at these guys from Clan Gritus. Well, looks like a scary army, from what I can see. Storm Vermin, Assassin, Chieftain, Packmaster, Eshin Triads, Rattling Guns, Warpfire Throwers.
Did you say something?
Oh, but they didn't actually occupy the territory. Huh, I was sure I'd reveal the Skaven, but I guess I got a Sudoku puzzle instead. If only all Skaven could be replaced by Sudoku puzzles. Alas. Alright, so this is a 1. So this has to be a 2. Can't be a 4. And it's either going to be... Well, yeah, so it's either blue or red. Okay, I think a little harder to work that one out. So these 4 are all blue and red. Seems like it could be either. But I guess that's not true. So there's a 1 here, 1 here, a 2 here. But okay, so this is yellow, this is purple. That has to be the case. So then I don't see any constraint on the colors of this 2x2 block, right? Okay. The 2x2 Sudoku puzzle grid has defeated me. My tiny troll brain is not up to the task, and the cheat sheet will be consulted. Alright, it reckons it's a red too. I still don't see how you could tell between the blue and the red. Anyway, whatever. Alright, so a little extra gold and an Iron Curse icon for magic resistance. And almost rank 18 on you. So you are my knowledgeable sorcerer, that's right.
No, blame you.
Yeah, let's just see again who these guys are at war with. It's Grimgor and Karasakarak and me. Yeah, I can imagine this army make you move it, help it. And this is their faction leader, not that that particularly matters. Okay. Alright, you start heading to the next ruin. Didn't quite make it, that's too bad. And these guys all have Infernal Dominance. Let's have a look at the traits again. Ooh, I do have a knowledgeable one. I actually like knowledgeable over Infernal Dominance on this hero type because they're just not as effective in the armies as the sorcerers. So I will happily make that trade. Yeah, this one was heading down, I think, to kind of scout this way and or join Wulfric, which still looks like a good plan. You can't move this turn. Okay, so Throgg's going to be stuck in Hell Pit, and I definitely need to be stood in the settlement rather than like raiding it because, yeah, lack of corruption minus 18. We need that plus 19 on the public order for military presence. Okay. So Wulfric can actually reach Zoishenk, which is a little scary because that means Zoishenk could reach me. Yeah, so he's got the 10% movement range from here, plus the 10% from the technology. Yeah, but it's possible that whatever lord is down this way for the vampires has that same Same stuff. Okay, so what do they have here? Interesting. Got 2 Regiments of Renown, Hex Wraiths, and Black Knights. Oof. Yeah, so both fast units. Those are a problem. Okay, that reduces enemy speed. Yeah, that'll be a bit of a nuisance. And the Black Guards as well. Oh, sorry, Black Knights as well. Okay, but they don't have all of their troops here, so the others must be down in Erengrad.
No, do not mistake me for the fool.
Yeah, unfortunately, I kind of need to stay in the Tower of Crack to avoid a revolt this turn, otherwise Wolfric could try and come down and kill this lot right now.
Tribal seal.
Where's my
Okay, let's actually just have you rejoin the army, because I get an extra public order point here from the way going from 11 to 12 units divided by 2 ends up being 6 instead of 5. Right, but next turn... Yeah, we are getting rid of the Skaven Corruption and the Untainted. And the provincial instability is also dropping, so Wolfric should be able to move out maybe next turn or the turn after. May as well grab another couple of javelins, since they're the best I can recruit currently. I'm not waiting for global recruitment. Yeah, ranged units. I was thinking about this actually, trying to recruit some missile cavalry for fighting against the vampire counts. I feel like the missile cavalry should do very well because they're very fast. Particularly if I get the technology that I haven't yet for the extra movement speed on cavalry and chariots. Like, we can outrun... okay, the Hex Wraiths are very fast, but the Black Knights with their barding, like, they're not that quick. And axe throwing... skirmish cavalry actually should do pretty well against all of the vampire counts units. I mean, they have no missile weapons, right? That said, they do have strong garrisons with walls, like 17 units here. They probably have similar in... Prague only has 9, but there's walls in both of these. So a light cavalry, missile cavalry army would not be good universally against these territories. I think what I'll do is actually start the missile cavalry building here. I wouldn't mind having a unit of missile cavalry on Throgg to replace the chariots. They don't have the impact, but the missile damage is relevant, and just being a fast unit that can run down key fleeing enemies at the end of the battle is good, I think.
Such a thing is
Okay, so I'm not concerned about being attacked by this settlement, by this army right now, and I have the option of going and attacking them myself next turn. These guys come in at rank 5. Yeah.
Speak.
Maybe we should have done a hero action with the sorcerer, just to get him up to rank 16 and get him on a chariot. Alright, if I... Okay, let's do some math on this. So, next turn, let's say pessimistically that I'm still seeing a -9 lack of corruption, which it might be better than that. So I'm going up to -95, and provincial instability is going to -3. So it would be +3 next turn if I kept my military presence here. So a swing of 6 from -95 +3 would be -98 -3. So we could be out of this region for 1 turn and not get a revolt, but Wolfric would have to come right back. Yeah, we'll just have to see about that, I think. Okay, we don't have any other... Yeah, don't have any other heroes or anything to recruit. Let's go sort out economy buildings. Okay, going for growth in Aesling's Conclave, and I kind of hesitated over spending much money after sacking Hellpit, but I do think I'm going to use money to invest in improving the growth buildings. I've talked about it as not being my favourite upgrade because it's just not that efficient, but we've got enough gold. Getting the growth up, getting to more tier 3, tier 4 settlements is a really big deal. So, yeah, I think it's worth spending that money. We get some of it back when we eventually demolish the Tier 3 growth building too. Yeah, losing money here because both our armies are stationed in the city rather than raiding. That's okay though. Winter Power, I don't think I need to develop those defenses. Anything else I want to do? I don't think so. Let's have a check of strength rankings and diplomacy.
Bow
Okay.
before Rakar.
So Karth has got an army recruiting, but not ready to send it out yet. Dwarves are weak, that is good. Gritters are strong, that is bad. Yeah, not too much else to see here. Okay. Yeah, I don't think I need to change buildings up here at all. I'll keep this at least for the time being. Ah, I've got this finishing next turn too. Great. Okay, yeah, Wolfric can definitely move out next turn. Yeah, I'm not wasting time recruiting a basic marauder unit for Throgg. Alright, now they've occupied Bessenling's camp. And we've got 3 Skaven Lords recruiting for Clan Mulder. Yep. And Thrott's going to be replacing one of them soon, I'm sure.
No, you failed.
So this guy has a bunch of units, but they can't be very good.
Never. No.
Yeah, he recruited 6 units last turn. What do they have in Frozen Landing?
Stupid.
Oh, they got the Plague Monks. I think this is the building that produces the Plague Claw Catapults too. Yeah, those units are okay. Plague Claw Catapults are definitely good. We're likely to lose this. Yeah, maybe even next turn. If I thought about that, I perhaps would have simply abandoned it since I can't get over there to defend it. Oh well. Alright, can I go in here? Yeah, search ruin. This will reveal the Skaven. It should reveal the full army, I think. Not quite. Yeah, so they use troops to reoccupy this.
Me not listen here. Think me fool?
Which they only did at tier 1. Interesting. Yeah, but they'll be ready to... they'll replenish by the time I can get anyone over to actually fight them, unfortunately. So, Arcane Conduit or Chariot. I think I'll actually go for a Chariot. They're only really useful if I'm joining an army either way, and I think a Chariot is a bit more useful than Arcane Conduit. I'd love to get both, obviously. Yeah, he's close to 19, you can probably get both. Okay, what to do with you? So you're the knowledgeable one. I think I want you to... Yeah, you don't really need levels. I'm going to have you head round by sea to let me know what's happening in Albion, I think. Alright, and we can search these ruins. Oh, you're kidding me. Oh, that was silly. There must be something that blocks movement here, because I didn't... Yeah, I tried to just move onto this side to save myself movement next turn, but somehow I ended up using all my movement going there and back, and didn't actually get the Explorer off. RIP. Ah, well. Definitely need to keep an eye on things to the south here too. What have I seen from military presence here? 7 now.
Point the way.
Alright. Yeah, you get rank 16, and can't get Arcane Conduit on you, so I'll definitely go for the Chariot. I really want to try and take out Zoshenk.
My challenge? Undeniable.
So what I can do, I can send the sorcerer out first. Yes, and he only still has those 4 units. Excellent. Ah, but they've replaced him with... This is a... Blood Dragon. One of the special Bloodline Lords. Book of Archon, Helm of Discord. That's slightly annoying. Yeah, much higher rank as well. Okay, but the garrison units are... Yeah, just bats, zombies, skeletons. That's not a problem at all. I know these units. There's just skeleton. Okay, so the only dangerous units here are the Lord himself, the Hex Wraiths, and the Black Knight. Yeah, Black Knights.
I am the Wanderer.
I think we can deal with this. I think we can deal with this.
Did you say something?
Just check there's no army hidden behind them. No, we're good. Sack value 332. Oh, that's disappointing.
Into corpses.
Yeah. The game agrees that
Drown them in blood.
we should be able to beat them no problem.
Shaman sorcerer. Finders keepers.
Yeah, so what I'm going to do here is just raise the settlement, and I'm doing that because I want a little buffer here. I can't occupy it.
Seeking, destroy.
Oh, the garrison's not at full strength, that's what's going on. Oh, hold on. Wait a second. They must have switched armies around here. They didn't replace the Lord. They didn't just replace the Lord. They actually moved him in from somewhere else. So they just have all, well, garbage. Van Hell's Dance Macabre. Oh, he's got Raised Dead, okay. Location of a Heck. I'm sure I could auto-resolve this and not take too much damage. A little wary of just having so few melee units. I don't want a ton of damage dumped on either of my characters. So it's really only the Vampire Lord on his horse who's the problem. Right, so the other Lord and the other Regiment of Renown and whatever that last unit was must have headed down to Erengrad, I'd guess. Okay, so how do we go about this? Well, our magic is way more effective, at least offensively, than theirs. Not sure Wulfric could take on their Lord one-on-one in melee. Maybe with this buff he could. The Chariot's probably... I don't know. He doesn't have a bonus versus large. I think what I'll do is stagger my Javelin line, so that if the Blood Dragon charges into us, we have the option of hitting him with Javelins from the units behind. At least he counts as a large unit, which means we do bonus damage with the Javelins. That is always good. Okay, and because they don't have their fast Regiment of Renown units I thought they would, I can safely just move up here. Look at landing Seafang plus Golden Hounds or Searing Doom. Searing Doom has range 200. It's longer than I realised. Okay, this hill is blocking our vision. There we go. Okay, and there's their Lord. Yeah.
I'll be there. Maneuvering.
How fast are you, sir? 66. Well, that is unfortunate for you. He's riding out ahead of his army. I'm fine with that. What do I have here? Base weapon damage down, melee attack down. Actually, not a bad debuff. We really don't need too much help against all of their other units here. Let's get this down. Alright, he summoned some skeletons, but that's not really a big deal. we can have all our guys just advance up a bit. Wolfwick's taking a little bit of damage, but he's still okay. Ah, they got the general out, I see. Yep, he's got a lot of armor, but again, being a large target, he just takes so much damage from the javelins. I think we should be able to take care of him pretty easily. And Wolfwick's more or less... yeah, Wolfwick doesn't have anything to worry about on this flank. I'm fine, I'm just taking a little damage on my javelins. Alright, don't think their army will last much longer. Not too much damage taken. Yeah, they're falling apart. Good. Okay, so raise for the serpent, and that should get us up to level 1.
Okay.
Alright, confident attacker, excellent. Now, question is, do I actually have that ability? Now it's a little hard to tell. Okay, I'll look into this after I finish recording. I'll just do whatever I can to check whether this is actually working. I'm just concerned because the Crow's Gaze never actually gave us the bonus. Don't think there's a way of telling from the units themselves. And yeah, work on the blue line. There's some possibility that an army from down in Erengrad could reach us, but we can just retreat and they won't get to us. Yeah, thanks to this building, we are actually making a gain in public order, corruption's turning around, so that's all good. I think...
My challenge? Undeniable.
Could also have Wolfwick come blow this up next turn. That's tempting. I'm sort of assuming that there's no armies coming from the south except the Sylvanians. I mean, that's a pretty reasonable assumption. I'm not seeing any other military presence. So I know they have troops in Erengrad. I can tell if they move up to the fort Ostrosk. Throgg sadly cannot get to this fort, so I kind of feel like I should just have him move up here. Can you get there next turn? Yeah, it looks like you can. Okay. So we'll do this, and then raid.
Who's going to anyway?
Yeah, Public Order's tanking. That is... okay. I mean, Wolfwick can come over here and either deal with the revolt in a couple of turns, I guess.
Undefeated.
Yeah, bit of attrition, extra attrition damage coming in, but nothing too major. You keep on heading down this way. Guess I can explore this on the way. Right, and that's everybody else moved. Great. So something that occurred to me is, on the research side, I actually am in pretty good shape to do the first level 1 monster hunt, which unlocks a couple of things, but one of them is a Regiment of Renown Frostworm, which would be very useful to have in reserve for things like if I need to prop up the garrisons in the west because the Dark Elves are attacking us again. So I think I'll go for Monster Hunter here. I also want to pick up these soonish, and obviously there's lots of little bonuses to pick up here as well, so I mean everything's just kind of good, but I will go for this now while I have Wolfric and Throgg in the area. Throgg, not Throgg. Yeah, it involves raiding the Tower of Crack area, and then moving a character down to Zoishank, I believe, both of which we can do because we're obviously right here. So, right, I think that's a good one to go for. What did we gain? Oh, that's just the chariots. Yeah, rank ups we've got. Okay, ultra spawns, building got to tier 3 for the money, great. And in 6 turns we can grow Raising's Conclave. Yep, Tower of Crack got the Ruinous Altar. Okay, and I guess we don't have anything to build over this way. So here, next turn I'll start this, which takes 4 turns. So next turn I demolish this building if I want War Mammoths to be available on the same turn. Okay, and I don't have a trait I'm interested in for the Bale Fiends. It's really just knowledgeable. I think I'd take over Infernal Dominance. Alright, well, we've spent down a little bit of money. We're not losing too much at least. I like the idea of just having a pot of money in reserve in case I need to hire lords or do anything else on short notice.
To war!
Krasakhrek lost a territory. Yep. Alright, everything here looks fine. Alright, I was supposed to wound or kill somebody, but that's okay. Oh, and raise Erengrad. The thing is, extra 800 gold is just not what it was once upon a time when you've got 57k in the bank. Yeah, those heroes are heading out that way. Ah! Okay, this I did not see coming. Thankfully, Karl Franz did not have enough movement to catch me there, but geez, that is scary. Well, that's why you should be trying to use heroes to scout. Yeah, I'm not doing a peace treaty review. So that was a full stack. I probably should have looked a little more closely at what units he had before running away. I just looked at how strong they were and realized I couldn't fight him.
Absolutely not.
He's taking attrition damage. Oh man, really annoying army composition for us. A lot of Reichsguard. It's got one Hellstorm rocket battery, that's also annoying. And Outriders. Yeah, and he himself is on his Griffin. Rank 27, wow. Yep, you've been busy. This is an annoying army to fight. I think I will try to block his army with this sorcerer and decide what to do after that point, depending on how this goes. Only 35% chance of success. Yeah, I think it's still worth doing that.
Champions fall.
So you can definitely attack the Tower of Crack. Yeah, we knew that because we could get from there to here in one turn.
Where's my next?
Alright, let's see what the outcome of this is. We failed. Yeah. Unfortunate.
Do not take me for a fool.
I think I could beat him if I have Throgg and Wulfric together, but obviously the problem is how we're really just so heavy on backline units.
Not likely.
He's taking more attrition. Probably not going to be too much weaker. Can't get Throgg over to the Tower of Crack unless I force march, and I don't want to force march. So what are my options? I could have Wulfric.
To the four corners.
I could have Wulfric stand over here. Yeah, I think I want to move Throgg in ambush stance. I think we need to deal with Karl Franz's army here, rather than going after the dwarves or anything. Maybe should just move my heroes first, actually.
Say something.
I think I need this hero to scout down to the south too.
Tricky.
Yeah, this is the hero that was leveled up by Wulfric a few levels. But he still offers line of sight. I mean, he still does that job at least. Yeah, let's not worry about this lot. I want to start blocking one of the armies here.
No, you failed.
Yeah, Thrott's come back in, which means Gorich is going to be back in too.
Speak then.
Right.
At them guard.
Didn't quite get into movement range for blocking Thrott, that's okay. So I could abandon this, but... well, maybe that is worth doing. It means they have to come over and reoccupy it. Yeah, I definitely want these buildings to get developed.
World Walker.
I think what I want to do is stand over here,
Wandering.
go into raiding camp stance with Wulfric, then basically stand behind him with Throgg, go into ambush stance. So this way... yeah, he doesn't have lightning strike. I should have checked that before moving, of course.
Harbinger of war.
Yeah, and I don't have that sorcerer in my army, but I think that's fine. I think this will be too tempting for Karl Franz. I think I'd rather go for Wulfric over going for the Tower of Crack. If he goes for the Tower of Crack, that's fine. I mean, we won't be able to hold it, but we'll be able to bring both my armies in to take him out next turn. Yeah, I think this is about as well as I can do to manage this. Last sight on how many troops Slovenia has. Although they're at war with Karl Franz, I guess they're not going to just sort of send an army past him or whatever. Okay, let's actually search this properly this turn. There we go. Alright, and it's the face that the arrow is pointing to, which is this. Gambler's armor. Armor and wood save. Alright, not bad at all. And yep, just grab specialist to get the discount on hero actions, which I think includes exploring settlements. It'd be great to pick up these sea events at some point, but Lords are a little busy right now. Yeah, you can search... Ah, I guess it was searched too recently. Fair enough. Yeah, this guy doesn't have Black Army, but if I need an extra pair of eyes... it's not a pair of eyes, it's only one eye. Yeah, sorry. Don't know why I find that funny. But yeah, he has an extra eye, I guess, to look out for me here in the south, which is what I mainly need. Like, I could have done with knowing this army was here. If things had been worked out slightly differently movement-wise, Wolfric and his army would have been wiped out. Now, that wouldn't have been the end of the world, but it would have been bad and avoidable. Yeah, let's maybe just get a refund on this. Can start it next turn once Karl Franz is not here. Okay. Anything else I want to do? Yes. Okay, so that's going to finish in 4 turns, so I start the demolition this turn. So do I have a knowledgeable? I do not. Okay. Let's stick with the Bale Fiends I have for now. Yep, I think that looks like everything. Not much changing here. Yep, 1,000 more's building up again. They might have close to a stack now, because I've got 1.5 army, so our balance of power will be a little stronger because of that. Okay. Ah, Karl Franz retreats. Well, that's fine. We didn't compromise too much in our movement plans to have my armies stand together. Oh, Slovenia just lost more troops. I'm surprised that Karl Franz came as far north as he did. Oh, it's quite the little gathering of Skaven agents.
Don't care who you are.
Alright, and Hober the Glutton is back. He was our hero fighting Rakarth. Might bring him in again in the west. Okay, bunch of buildings finished as well. Let me... Yeah, definitely want to start by moving heroes here. So you're the least valuable hero. Okay, I see what's happening. Karl Franz has gone after Erengrad.
Absolutely not.
Ah, how did he get replenishment?
Do not take me for a fool.
Maybe he fought a battle before this. Yeah, maybe there was Slovenia army around here he just beat up, because he definitely, yeah, like he definitely got replenishment from somewhere. Anyway, he's not going to bother us within the next turn. I think this guy's job is going to be watch Karl Franz. Meanwhile, we can get back to what we were planning to do here. Ooh, Throgg can reach Khazid Board Karag. That is fantastic. So it really didn't cost me a turn. No, it cost me just 1 turn. Right. And no military presence here. Yeah, so that looks good. Okay, so Strata's been massing Plague Monks. Can't see what's in this guy's army. So let's see.
I'm too smart.
Ah, Tribune Skaven! Can't click on my hero. There he is. Okay. So if I click on Throt, 46%, but this guy also has almost a full stack, and this is 59%. Yeah, let's try blocking him.
I'll take them.
Did not succeed, alright. Almost up to Arcane Conduit though. In fact, no, that was Arcane Conduit. Nice. Yeah, I'll take you off your chariot. If you're going to join an army, you can get it back, but it does cost me 25 gold. You have to be stingy with your gold. I don't know. That's excessively stingy, I admit, but still. Okay, so Fort Stragharv gets attacked and I think just blown up by Wulfric. The sack value here can't be good, right?
Done and done.
Yeah, 400. Yep, no good. Yeah, I still don't get the discount from the first allegiance level showing up under my list of like faction effects, which I thought it used to, but they may have just changed that. I think it might still be working. I can figure out the math on the upkeep, but it takes a few minutes, so like I said earlier, I'll just do it after I finish recording. Alright, let's have Throgg make this attack. We'll raise this 2, I think. Okay, let's just fight this manually, make sure I don't lose anybody. Might not be getting replenishment before we're fighting the Skaven. I'm not too afraid of these armies with lots of Plague Monks. I don't want to fight too many of them at once though, and I still don't want them to be the attacker. Like, I don't want Throgg's army to get ambushed. We're not a great army against ambushes, because a lot of our sort of column of marching troops would be vulnerable javelin guys. Yeah, this is enough magic. Alright, so a few dwarf missile units here. Let's see if I can disrupt / kill them before they get to my main battle line. It's just a garrison, so they don't have experienced troops or anything. Lord and Heroes can handle a lot of this. In fact, yeah, I mean I could even have Throgg like march out to help. Ah, this is fine. Okay, let's drop a flamestorm on these fellas. As soon as we get more magic in, I will go for Burning Head as well. See if I can get this unit to stand and shoot me, slow them down, and then have them all clumped up. I guess I'm not into it. Oh, there we go. Yep, nice. Okay. That'll make the Burning Head effective. Alright, now we have enough magic for the overcast. How's that looking? Ooh, yeah, pretty good. I think it slightly changed direction there.
No time wasted.
Yeah, Throgg can wander out here and start getting some vomiting in. No need to just stand that far back. Like, they can't catch him. So what are the annoying units here? Are you Dwarf Warriors? Yeah, you're Dwarf Warriors, that's fine. It's really just the missile units, honestly. Almost got another Flame Strike, or Flame Storm, sorry. Yeah, this is this definitely counts as just bullying the Total War garrison. Alright, may as well bring up my army to actually throw javelins.
What to do? Massacre! On my way!
There we go. Nice. Yeah, a few hundred hit point damage on Sorcerer, and that's more or less it. I'll keep raising for the Serpent. The level 2 allegiance with the plus 5 or 6 Lord Recruit rank is fine, not amazing, but that's the one I eventually want to max out, the Serpent, because the Chaos Sorcerer riding the Chaos Dragon is a pretty useful hero to have in my experience. And he's level 3. This guy, yeah, Specialist Chaos Sorcerer. Alright, tiny bit of gold. Raise for the Serpent.
Wiping them out!
Casualties captured post-battle. Yeah, so both Throgg and Wulfric have that, and I don't think I can give it to a hero. No. Yeah, it's just the Lord only. Alright, no worries. So, picked up Aura of Chaos. Yeah, I think we're on to Woundmaker. And what to do with you? Yeah, doesn't really matter at this point, I think. I must remember to change Throgg's to raiding stance for the upkeep discount. Okay, and I can bring this hero back in to help Wulfric. Yep, don't think I really need him to scout. Yeah, Karl can't move this far back up. So we'll attack and raise this. Yep, looks good. Okay, they have no muscle units at all. You have your chariot on, right? Yeah. Pretty close to getting the mammoth for Wulfric, although the chariot's been pretty effective. Like, there are times where speed is more advantageous than raw strength. Can't really turn down the mammoth though, it's just so powerful. Alright, so we're up against 5 units of just dwarf melee infantry. Really shouldn't be taking much damage at all here.
So be it. What? Ra!
Actually,
The dark gods command me. Ah! Now!
Yeah, that's fine. Alright, can we hit moving target with CFAG?
I've seen death.
Oh, that's too far forward. Yeah.
Shaman sorcerer.
Making my way!
Positioning. Shaman sorcerer. Conjuring. Achilles. Shaman sorcerer. A killing cow. Winds to me.
Wolfric the Wanderer!
Shaman sorcerer.
Well, I might get a melee with one unit. Don't think so.
The mass
Nope.
Shaman sorcerer.
Bring out! Ready to burn! Wolfric the Wanderer! Scouts for my armor!
Shaman
There we go.
sorcerer.
Yeah, funnily enough, even though Krasakrak Confederation Krakatrak was annoying because it left Clan Mulder with no enemy except me, when it comes to actually dealing with the territory, like, this would be way more annoying if Krakatrak was still here, because they'd be churning out lords, they'd be recruiting armies. Krasakrak have the same issue as Sylvania, it's just they have a lot of territory, and this is not really where they're focusing on trying to recruit or, you know, attack or defend. It's actually helped me out a lot. Yeah, not enough gold really to justify sacking, so raise it.
Where's my next quarry?
And
I'll see it through.
raiding. Yeah, one more rank for the Mammoth. Then, so Mammoth, Devours of Flesh, Lightning Strike. Okay, so rank 20 he'll have Lightning Strike. That's okay. Alright, and 3 more raising. 3 more raises? Yeah, either way. We're getting up there on the allegiance. You can come over and join Wulfric. Probably want you more as a scout, honestly, but we'll figure it out. Yeah, because of the... We actually... That's amazing to me that Public Order is going to stabilize here. It's a combination of the +5 global bonus from Wulfric and the fact that the new system has that faction bonus increase when Public Order gets low. Like, I don't think I actually need to come back here to prevent a revolt.
Lord of the monster horde!
Yeah, so Shock Dragon's going to get attacked. That's fine. I have a plan for what to do there next turn, maybe? Okay, and this guy... Oh, you explored that last turn, right. So you're going to head down towards Trollfjord. Yeah. Should arrive about the same time that the Dark Elves might be coming in, so that'll give me maybe a little more warning. And yeah, just keep going to Specialist. I think I have one more... There he is. Right, I want you to head down to Albion. Okay, we gotta look at the Fortress of the Damned for the first time. Well, they've got it at tier 5, that is impressive. Would be fantastic to confederate this. Don't know that they've gone with the buildings I would have, but that's alright. This is Bandred the Winter's Mist. Yes, he's the faction leader of Karl.
Haven't eaten in days.
Definitely kind of stuck in his city with the Dark Elves at war with him on all sides. Yeah, I've already done all the movement. So let's go through my settlements. Alright, Winter Pyre got to tier 3. That means, yeah, let's absolutely prioritize growth. Get that to tier 3. Ooh. Did not see this army somehow. Okay. Doesn't look too scary. Ooh, that's a nice item. Wouldn't mind stealing that and sticking it on one of my fire wizards. Anyway, Tower of Crack. Yep, get those defenses up. Wolfic can come back here. They're not going to be able to land and launch the attack on the same turn. No. If they come colonize this, I can come blow it up, no problem. But these units are not dangerous at all. And I'd rather face a Strigoi Bloodline Lord, despite his enormous melee attack stat, than face off against someone who's mounted or with lots of armor. Okay, and over here we're going to start working on Chaos Totem. Get that to tier 3. Get that to tier 3. Yeah, growth is very slow, but I feel like just speeding it up even a little bit with those extra growth buildings is worthwhile. Okay, then I can leave Winterpire. Still got a decent amount of gold in reserve. Let's see how many turns we're away from getting back our Regiment of Renown. Ah, I can't see right now. Oh, I can see with Throgg actually. Yeah, 5 turns. Okay, not bad. Might be a bit... No, because of having to land, then occupy the ruins, I think they'll be back by the time Rakot's coming at us next. We will see. Alright, quick last check of this. Yeah, Rakot's going to have a full stack now. I was about to comment on the dwarves losing territory, but we just took 2 of their settlements, so it's kind of like, yep, of course it did. Oh, Undercity and Sol encampment. Right. Now that that comes up, I'm vaguely remembering when that was probably put there. Ah, well. So, Kofran sacks Erengrad, then occupies it. Okay. Oh, and oh my goodness. We have a bit of a problem here. 3 full stacks from the Empire. Now, they're taking attrition damage, and they're probably going to waste time and men reoccupying those ruins, which was part of the reason for making that buffer zone. But still, that is scary. So Reichland has, I must be the case, right, that they have basically recaptured the whole of the north of the Empire.
Welcome in my court, yet here you are. Friend or
Yeah, they have.
We will see.
Well. Oof. So we're likely to be fighting Reichland from here out then. Ah, nuts. Yeah, I was hoping I'd get a little more reprieve with them just fighting Sylvania, but nope.
No. Let's fight.
Yeah, gonna have to think carefully about how to deal with this. Wolfic's little army of hunters is absolutely fine for minor battles against settlements. It is not fine for fighting Empire stacks. Yeah, they've obviously got lots of tier 3, 4, 5 units. Ooh, and I didn't see what happened to... Yeah, I didn't see what happened to those vampire units. Ugh, 30 to 250 to blow this silly thing up. Okay, well, few things to ponder here, certainly. I think the imminent threat of stack after stack from Reichland is the biggest problem. And sadly we still do have the Skaven this way, who are not going to deal with themselves, let's put it that way. Did they...
No food meat their place.
I don't know what the Skaven are doing. Didn't they have a stack of 16 units that... Yeah, the army I attempted to actually block. Oh well, never mind. Yeah, I think that'll do it for this part. Thanks a lot for watching, and we'll be back for some kind of showdown with Reichland next time around.